Next up is Goldwell Silklift Strong, and this retails for $34.61 at 17.6 ounces. This is a high-performance lightener with Bond Pro Plus that's going to offer you up to 9 levels of lift. Some key features and benefits of this lightener is that it's formulated with Shield technology and anti-yellow system, Bond Pro Plus technology built right inside, and its versatile applications are great for regrowth touch-ups, highlights, bleach washes, and hair painting. Now, this lightener was also highly recommended by lots of you on Instagram as well as YouTube. So let's go ahead and open this up because I have personally never tried this. And I think the reason why I didn't initially pick it up is because it came in this box, which was kind of interesting because most lighteners either come in like a bag or a container. So let's go ahead and look what's inside. Okay, so we got a little scooper, very cool. A little instructional, love that it's not inside of the actual powder. Okay, so it's a bag in a box. Interesting. Actually, I'm digging this. Look, it has a little like zipper action. I really like that. You don't have to like struggle to like snap it down. Oh, I guess I'm not done opening this up. It has like this protective shield in it. Oh, you just gotta pull it a little bit. That's it. Oh, 911. 911. Being careful. Okay, I can definitely smell like the strength of it, but it does have a nice fragrance to it, I will say, and it's like a light blue color. So let's go ahead and mix this one up. But before we do, let's go ahead and check out the dust factor. I don't know, I don't really see too much dust. So the way you mix this up is you can use up to 20 vol for on-scalp applications and then up to 40 vol for off-scalp applications. You can use the mixing ratios of 1:1 to up to 1:3. So for this test, we're going to do 1:2 because that's kind of what we've been doing for all of our lighteners, just kind of choosing a middle ground for all of them. So this initially kind of comes out a little, like it kind of clumps together, but I can also see it breaks apart really easily too at the same time. So let's go ahead and put in our developer. So I'm specifically using the Silklift developer that goes with this lightener. Now, Goldwell has several different types of developers that go with different things. So that could be a turnoff for a lot of people that you have to buy a different developer within the same brand. So at first this is giving me almost like a little bit of resistance, but it is blending in pretty well. It's starting off with a little bit of rockiness because it is clumping together, but like I said, it's also breaking apart really easily. It almost smells like maybe like Nivea cream. Is that weird? So let's go ahead and see how this viscosity is doing. It's a little on the thin side for me because it's moving through, but we'll do the brush test. Let's give it a second to kind of warm up. So the processing time does specify that you cannot use any heat and you're going to process this up to 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and do this brush test. So it did thicken up a little bit. So this is another one where it just needs like a second. So I could see like mix this up, then get your foils ready. So far it's feeling pretty nice. This has a really creamy feel to it. Sometimes the odor can just get really offensive over time, especially if you're mixing up and doing a lot of highlights. So I kind of like that it's not bam in your face, you know? All right, so now we wait. So it's been 45 minutes. I do feel a little puffy puff action, nothing super crazy, but definitely a slight little raise. Nothing that I would be super concerned with. So let's take a little peek. Ooh, these are lifting like really nice. This is like a totally different experience than the first video, but I can feel the silkiness with this. I love how this feels. I love how this one smells. That's probably like the best part about this lightener. And for 45 minutes, I'm not too mad about it. So let's go ahead and wash this off. Now that this is washed out, seeing this side by side with that level 2, I think this did a pretty good job, not quite the amount of lift that I'm looking for. Some plus sides is that this did lift pretty evenly, but let's go ahead and size this up next to the level finder to see exactly where it's lying. So immediately off the bat, I'm just seeing a lot of warm orangey tones in there. I don't know, it's definitely a 7 because it's not an 8. I'm gonna go with a 7.25 with this one as well. It's definitely not a solid dark 7, maybe even a 7.5 at best. This is just something that I usually don't like to lift to. I want to have that solid yellow secondary orange, so level 8. Level 8 would be golden for me. Level 9 is the sweet zone. Now, as far as integrity goes, I can definitely say that it doesn't feel dry, but it also doesn't feel like the most silkiest. I think I was expecting a little bit more out of this lightener, considering all of the raving reviews that many of you shared online. I think based on the type of lift that we got and the integrity, it's an okay lightener. I just personally wouldn't add this one to my arsenal. If you like this video and want to watch another one, click here. And if you want to watch the full video, click here. And for more education, head on over to marillamanelli.com or hairbnbuniversity.com.